What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the moment you guys all been waiting for. Finally lifting this thing. So first things first, let's get a measurement of stock height. So driver front is 34.5. Driver rear 36 and 2/8. Passenger front 34 and 6/8. Passenger rear 36 flat. I know I said that I wanted to keep this thing stock, but I also did say I wanted to level out the front with the rear, and that's still pretty much stock. So here's a lift kit we're installing, along with the new shocks from Dane's 4Runner. So technically it's not really a lift, more so like a leveling kit. I don't know, but technically we're still lifting up the front like an inch. This is a 1-inch leveling spacer, I guess. So yeah, lifting the 4Runner. So I think 1 inch would be pretty good. I did say that I wanted to level it out. I still don't want to do like a bigger lift on this thing because I don't know, I feel like it's just a hassle for me already. You know, sorry to say, but kind of over that life. Been there, done that. We getting old and we just want to live in comfort these days. But I think 1 inch lift in the front, my bad, I know that triggers people. 1 inch leveling spacer in the front would be a good height to even it out. I think to make the front like pure even with the rear, we would have to put maybe like inch half or 1.75 inches. But I still want the back to be like just a tad bit higher, just in case for like when we go camping and stuff and like the trunk is like loaded, or if the trunk is loaded from like Costco or whatever, the rear doesn't sag lower than the front. Like if anything, maybe just a tad little. But yeah, I'm kind of not a fan of the rear sagging way more than the front, which is why we're still choosing to leave a little bit of rake. Enough talking, let's get to it. Oh, try look, 6-inch lift. What if, yeah? Not bad, not bad. But then going to get a hard time with parking structures again. Nope. Removal is simple. It's pretty much 117mm nut here. Your 3 nuts holding up the shock tower, 14mm. 19mm down there, the bottom of the shock mount, and 2 19mm down here. 1, 2. here's the new one. That was quite a journey. Well, it's in, and pretty much you gotta do exactly the same thing to the other side. And once you get your shock in, and then you can put your 3-bar back down and then mate your spindle back to your lower control arm ball joint thing. We'll catch you guys when we get there. You can kind of tell that it's not settled, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive this thing around the block just to get it settled, and then we can go ahead and take the measurement and see what I get. So here we go. Front driver is now 35.5. Rear should still be the same, 36 and 2/8. 36 and 1/8. And 36. So that's pretty level to me. Front was 35.5. $36. So yeah, literally an inch. This is the before and then after. An inch. This one came out to like inch quarter. I don't know why. Maybe gotta settle some more. I don't know. The backs are the same, so yeah. That's pretty level to me. Now I just need tires. So question for you guys. I was thinking about going 275 70s just for a little more beefier and meatier look without compromising the MPGs and having to do too much work with trimming, because I think this is like a perfect setup right here. Perfect daily setup for the wife. Nothing too crazy. Still stockish, but it looks good to me. Finally, no crazy rake between the front and rear. Yeah, cherry. So here's another view, side view, and yeah, it looks pretty level to me. After measuring it on the street from the ground to the fender is still 1 inch apart, but it looks good. You can kind of see a little, or you can kind of tell that the running board is like close to parallel with the ground. On the other side, it measures that the front from the ground is like 1/2 inch higher than the rear. And when I see like 4Runners lifted and the running board is like the back is closer to the ground than the front, but the wheel gaps look kind of leveled, I guess, or you can kind of, you just have the vibe that the rear is sagging, and to me that kind of looks off. Not really a fan of that look, but you know, it is what it is. I think this is like perfect right here. Different angle from the front, looks leveled. Looks good. After seeing the title, you guys are probably wondering what kind of lift we were putting on today, and you guys probably thought it was like a 6-inch lift or something. But if you guys made it to the video this far, appreciate you guys. But that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, drop a comment down below, share vids, and subscribe. Peace.